Namaste, everybody. Welcome back. A very happy Women's Day to all my women viewer out there. We are here today with a reading. What is your Shakti or power? What is that powerful quality about you which makes you a force to reckon with? What is that gift which you have in you which makes you stand apart from the rest? A gift which helps you go out there and face the world and carry yourself with grace and elegance. That is what this reading is all about. So let's begin the reading. Pile 1, 2, and 3. Please use your intuition. Don't just think, okay, this color just looks good to me, so let me just go ahead with it. No. Take few deep breaths. Calm yourself down. Take your time. See which pile really draws your attention. Which pile actually calls out to you, and go with that pile. If that means pausing the video, taking a bit of an extra time to make your choice, do that. But go with the one that truly calls out to you. These are general readings. They may not resonate with all of you. Please take whatever resonates and leave the rest. The timestamps will be given in the description box below. If you need a bit more time, you can always pause the video. We will start with pile number 1. Opening your reading with 10 of emotions. Queen of emotions. The lovers. 4 of pentacles. You guys are very good with relationships. You express yourself beautifully to your loved ones. You feel very strongly. You are empaths. You're empathetic. You feel very strongly. You are very strongly connected to your near and dear ones. There is a beauty about you that people are drawn to you. You are structured, you're organized, and there is a sense of stability in your family. You are very family oriented people. You love your family a lot. You like to be a part of a family, and you keep your family together. You ensure that there is structure, stability, connection, and bond in your family. Your family ties are very strong. Like I said, you are very good at relationships. You can keep relationships very well. Your heart is open. There is a lot of love, and you can actually feel that love. When you choose to, you can completely immerse yourself in that love, and you can give that love to people that you want to give. You radiate beauty. You guys are very beautiful. You have very beautiful heart. But you guys can veil your beauty, you can veil your emotions, and you might really not want to come out with everything. There is a lot of things in you which you don't express, which is kept hidden. It's kept inside of you, it's kept within you. But you have really big heart. You have a very big heart. There's a lot of color in your life. You are very, very imaginative people. You are very, very visually active people. You can have really colorful, vivid visual dreams. And even the way you think, your imaginations, they are very colorful. You people love water. You people tend to seek companionship. You people actually want companionship. You people look for companionship. And that is what you give as well. You give that companionship, that relationship value of staying connected, staying rooted in a connection, of staying together in a strong bond, in a connection. That is like your biggest gift. You can keep a family together. You can keep people together. You can make very good bond and connection and relationships with others. You can bring a lot of peace and harmony in your life as well as others' lives, if you know how to keep this relationship. Otherwise, you might tend to look for this peace and harmony in others or in relationships outside of yourself. You need to know that your relationship with yourself also needs to be very, very strong, very deep. Because you people are so emotional, you people are like so sensitive. Actually, you people are very emotional and very, very sensitive. Your heart is so open, and there is so much love that you want to give. It is also that amount that you want to receive. And you need to understand that you have to love yourself also as strongly and as dearly as you want to love others. Use your absolutely vivid, amazing, colorful imagination as your creative gift to do something creative with it. You guys can be very creative if you want to. But at the same time, you guys are very structured, very, very organized. And sometimes you might not want to share yourself with others. Although you're actually good with people, you're actually good with relationships, you can manage relationships and people very well. You can be very diplomatic when you choose to be. But you can also not want to share or share your gifts, your abilities, your creativity with others, and you can just want to just keep it all to yourself. Mentor, you can be, like I said, you can be this very strong protective energy because you love your connections, you love your relationships, you love your bonds, you love your family so much. You can be this very protective energy, like really protective about your tribe, your clan, your people. If you see, is protecting this child. You can be very protective about your own, and that can also make you possessive. And probably that's why I sense this energy of you not wanting to share. Maybe you are also very possessive because you value relationships so much, and there's so much that you want to give to people that you care about. There's so much love you feel you have inside you in your heart that you want to share and you want to give. So people who are special to you, you can become very possessive about them. You can mentor people, you can guide people, you you can be teachers, mentors. You, maybe some of you are teachers, some of you are mentors, some of you are life coaches, because there is this wisdom, there is this you know um, character about you which is all about coaching, teaching, mentoring, um, guiding people to. Some of you could also be relationship therapists because you're so good with relationship, managing relationships, understanding people, wanting that bond and that connection. Truth, you people are very balanced. During your time of difficulties and when you go through a challenging time or difficult time in your life, you can be the kind of person who might feel that maybe I have to be this martyr, I have to be this person who needs to sacrifice, and it's okay if I have to make the sacrifice if it's for the higher good of others. So let me take it on me. Let me be this person who sacrificed herself or himself for the well-being of others. If that's going to benefit someone else, let me do it. There is this calmness and fluidity of the water in you. At the same time, there is this passion, this aggression of fire, both. So you need to really keep that in balance. Because if when that goes, out of balance, obviously it is going to affect you the most first, and then the relationships you so hold dear to you. Remember, you are very people's person and you are very sensitive and you're very emotional, and those are your gifts. I'm not telling this out of as though it was a negative thing. No, your emotion, your sensitivity, your creativity, they are your gifts because that is what makes you so loved by others, and your heart is open. There is so much you want to give, but you might choose who you want to give it to because you would only give it to the people you love, the people you really care about and hold dear. All of us do that. You're very organized, very methodical, very structured people. You will be very loyal to whoever you commit yourself to. And you people are teachers. Like I said, teachers, life coaches, relationship therapists. Creatives. Very imaginative people. Sattva. To maintain this sattva, to maintain this purity, you have to maintain the balance in yourself. To reach this place of sattva, purity, which is there inside of you, that pure being inside of you, who wants to come out, that you know balancing of all the gunas, the sattva, rajas, and tamas, all three have to be in balance. And that is very much possible for you when you allow your creative juices to flow, because you're very creative and your emotions can be expressed through your creativity. Don't stop your creativity. It could be in any form. You know what form of art or creative person you are. I mean, what kind of creativity you love. Is it art, like through painting, sketching, doodling, or music, or poetry, vlogging. You could be YouTubers too. You could be. It's just about expressing yourself through a medium. And you know what medium is for you and what medium you use to express yourself. Allow yourself to express. Let your emotions flow freely through whatever medium you choose to express. You all are very creative people. You have a beautiful heart. You're great mentors, you're great teachers. You're very organized, very structured. You're very loyal, very committed to the people that you commit yourself to. If you are married and if you are in love with somebody, you will be with that person for life. You are that loyal, you are that committed. Amazing, skills of imagination and visualization you guys have. Make the most of it. It's a gift to be able to visualize so beautifully and with so much of color and clarity. You can use that as your means of manifestation. So to sum it all up, your Shakti, your power is that you're very creative, you are emotional, you're sensitive, you're empathetic, you're very good with your relationships, you're structured and organized, you're very committed, very loyal. You are teachers, relationship therapists, life coaches. Your heart is so open. There is a lot of depth to you. You radiate beauty. There's a lot of color in you. Pile number one, you are very, very colorful people in so many ways. You run very deep, pile number one. Very deep. You can literally flow with life if you choose to. There is so much depth in you. If you allow yourself to be in your elements, portals will open for you. And it's all about your emotions, your heart. It's all about how you feel. Like if you are spiritual, or if you practice any kind of spirituality, most of you would choose bhakti yoga. You are devotees because you feel from your heart. There is so much depth there, so much feeling. And that is your beauty, that love, that depth, that compassion that you carry in your heart. That is your gift. That is your Shakti. That is your power. That's all I have for you. Tile number 1, if this resonated, do like, share, and subscribe. It was an honor reading your cards. Thank you so much. Tile number 2, the Fool, Sun, Tower, 5 of Pentacles. You people are spontaneous. Spontaneous, very confident, very clear-headed. You don't carry baggages with you. You always live in abundance. It's like your light always shines. You are always, connected with the divine. You always know that there will be divine intervention. That when things fall apart, it is for your good. And there is divine intervention even in that. You see the beauty even when things are falling away. You accept change very easily. You don't resist change. You accept change very easily. You see the act and the role of divine in everything that happens in your life. There's so much clarity, so much confidence, so much joy, beauty, happiness. You're spontaneous, you like to travel, you like to travel light in life. You don't carry your baggages with you. You close things, you tie all the loose ends. You give closure to everything. There's a lot of clarity and confidence. You're very driven, very strong-willed. You stand up to things you believe in. And you face the adversities in life with grace, elegance. You don't hesitate in making new beginnings or starting a new path or a new journey, if that is what life demands of you. You spread a lot of joy wherever you go. People absolutely love you for your exuberance, for your life, for the joy that you bring along with you, for your clarity and confidence. And for that anchor of faith, your faith, it anchors you. And people can see it. People can see that your faith anchors you. No matter what kind of difficulty you go through, you never lose your faith. You always know and you believe that the divine will never let you down. That the universe has your back. You're very earthy people, very earthy, very playful, spontaneous, playful, pure hearted, very carefree energy you have, very joyful, spontaneous, childlike, carefree energy you have, very playful energy, very earthy. People are drawn to you. They really are drawn to you. You're very charismatic, fan number two. People might think that you're very playful. Initially, when they meet you, they might think, oh, just a very childlike, playful energy. But it's only when they start knowing you, they realize how deeply rooted you people are. So deeply rooted, so earthy. Your aura is beautiful, and that is what draws people to you like a magnet. You draw people to you like a magnet because your aura is just so earthy, beautiful, and rooted. Your confidence, it just shines through you. It's like people cannot dismiss you. They cannot. Because you radiate, you glow confidence, you glow clarity. You are a walking, talking, radiating confidence, clarity kind of a person. You cannot stay negative for a long time. You can't. You're just very, very optimistic, full of life kind of people. And very earthy, very, very rooted. Hermit, very earthy. Like I said, very earthy. Very, your inner life is so active. Your inner life is so vibrant. No wonder people are so drawn to you. Like I said, people are so drawn to you. You know, there is this playful energy about you, but at the same time, there is this depth, there is this clarity, there is this wisdom. Your inner life, it that inner beauty that you have, it just radiates outside. People might not really know what it is that draws them to you, but it is your inner beauty, that inner light which just shines through. You people just radiate. Your aura, like I said, is absolutely beautiful. And people cannot dismiss you, they cannot miss your presence. Your presence, it commands respect. It's just that presence, that magnetic presence. You're very wise. There's a lot of depth to you. Your inner life is vibrant and thriving. That life force flows through you. Meditation. I'm sure a lot of you meditate. You people are so patient. Very rooted, very wise, very clear headed, confident, childlike, pure hearted energy. You turn to yourself, to your wisdom, to your higher self during times of crisis. You stay very rooted during times of crisis when life throws its challenges at you. You're very rooted, very grounded. You know that you're going to find your solution within yourself. All you have to do is just turn inwards and you will get your answers, which is what you people do. And you've had your share of challenges and difficulties in life, and you have grown a lot. You have grown in strength, you have grown in wisdom because of all those challenges you have faced. And you've realized that there is no point resisting anything. Resistance doesn't help. And you have really reinvented yourself and learned not to resist, but to accept these changes and these challenges with grace and elegance, and which is what you people do. Pile number 2. Beautiful, beautiful energy. That's all I have for you. If you resonated with this, do like, share, and subscribe. It was an honor reading your cards. Thank you so much. Let's move to pile number 3. Knight of Inspiration. Page of Voices. Nine of Swords. Two of Cups. Very driven, very passionate, very curious, and jumping with ideas. You look at this world from a very different lens. Very different lens. During time of crisis or a challenging time, you can actually rise above the situation and look at that situation from a very objective perspective. Even if that is a personal crisis you're going through, you have the capacity to look at that personal crisis from a very objective lens and see how can I rise above this challenge. Very intelligent, very sharp. You guys are very intelligent and sharp people, very curious. You learn by observing. You have a very different take on life. A very different take on life. People find you matured beyond your years. You have a very philosophical mindset. You can be very philosophical. But it's like you have a mind swirling with ideas. Very philosophical, at the same time very scientific mind. You are not the kind of people who would just accept something because it is given to you like that, or because the book says that, or because the scriptures say that. You would have your own take on it. You would read them, you would contemplate, you would understand, and then you would say, okay, this is why it is like this. You are not someone who would just blindly accept whatever is given to you. Because you guys are, like I said, very philosophical, at the same time very scientific and intelligent mind. Very balanced. You guys are also very romantic at heart, although you don't show that aspect of yours too often. You're more on the logical, analytical, that kind of a mind, but you are also hugely romantics. Your way of looking at life is very different, pile number 3. It's very different. It's people can also find it to be very unorthodox. Your thoughts, your attitude, your approach, your belief system, your philosophy to life can seem very unorthodox to people. You're very passionate people, very driven. You enjoy any intellectual conversation. You want intellectually stimulating people around you, and you love to have, deep conversations with people who you think are equal to you in every way possible. You love having deep conversations with people. Dharana. Very sharp minded people, lots of ideas. Your memory is very sharp. You can retain information like this. You have a photographic memory. You have an eye for detail. You love beauty. You love nature. You love beauty. An eye for detail. There is something about sunsets. You love sunsets a lot. And you absolutely love nature. Companion. I'm just drawn to the colors here. They're so similar. Actually, a lot of these are similar. Maybe mustard is your favorite color, or you love gold, the color gold, yellow, mustard, shades of yellow. There is a tenacity about you, this passion that I'm talking about, very driven. You have a tenacity and you go after whatever you want to achieve in life. Very goal oriented. You have a vision and you will go after your vision with that tenacity. And no, I have set my heart and mind on this. I will go get it. You are that kind of people, go getters, visionaries. You guys are visionaries. Psychic development, very intuitive as well. Very intuitive. Maybe you have some kind of a psychic gift, clairaudience, clairsentience, claircognizance, something. Or probably you might even dream of things that are going to happen. You are very philosophical, this file. You're very philosophical. You've gone through a lot of struggles. Maybe number 9 has some meaning for you, file number 3. Maybe your life path 9, or your birthday is on the 9th of a month, or maybe you're born in the month of September. Something. The number 9 has some significance for you. You guys are visionaries, and in some ways you can actually see your future. Not really necessary that you're psychics or something. It could just be that deep intellectual knowing, that in Sanskrit or Hindi there's a word called pragya. It's the intellectual knowing. You guys possess that. That's all I have for you, pile number 3. If this resonated, do like, share and subscribe. It was an honor reading your cards. Thank you so much. Namaste.